Okay, guys, we're here in the fishing shop. Check it out. It's my first time here in a Japan fishing store, and this place is huge. It's like 2 floors with my dad back there. Got all sorts from jigs, air trays, poppers. We're going crazy today, guys. Checking out these poppers from Shimano. I got one. I don't know what brand that is, but we're gonna test it out, guys. So last time, in my last video, I don't know if you guys saw it, we were casting for some mahi-mahis, but they weren't biting. And I think it was because of my lure. My lure was too big. That's why I'm here focused on the casting lure section. Check this out. Super tiny, probs about 2 inches. And I think that's my problem. My lures were too big and it couldn't really hook up the mahis that were passing on the payaos. So this is what I have. I focused on like about 2-inch to 1.5-inch poppers, and I don't know what you call this, but this bait looks really good too. And then here I'm gonna get some of these with feathers for the tunas and skipjacks. This one here looks super interesting. 7 grams. It's a last piece pa. So we're gonna try this out. Shimano brand popper. They got some apparel too. If you guys are wondering what store is this, it's the Joshuya branch somewhere here in Tokyo, Japan. So go check it out. It's 2 floors, guys. So I'm going crazy. We're gonna get all we need for Philippine type of fishing, especially when we go towards Lubang and Ambil, as fishing season is fast approaching. Usually it's the Burr months where it's super active, all the mahis and sailfish are back out, so we gotta focus on those species. Yeah, FG knot. Look, oh, this is your old reel. Oh, I'm kidding. This is the reel we have. That's a Stella and twin power. This is the one we have, 70. Check it out, guys. The high-end reel, Saltiga, Stella, and twin power all beside each other. Electric, oh. They have electric reels. That's the Daiwo brand, electric. Some Saltiga overhead reels, spinning. Yeah. Look at that. That's a new Beastmaster. I don't know why it says 2000, but I think that's a 3000 Beastmaster. 3 or 2000, maybe the newer version. There's some Daiwa Seaboards. Ooh, look at this BM 9000. That's the one we have. We're gonna do some deep dropping for swords, so stay tuned for that. So my dad's been wanting to learn how to do the FG. We're probably gonna pick this up. Which one do you want here?
What is the easiest?
I think it's all the same, just the color that's different. Grab, it's huge. Popper, yeah, I think it's a popper. These are some stick baits. Grab it. Here, we have some hooks here. We need some circle hooks for at home for doing some bottom fishing. Jigging hooks also. We got this one, guys. Sunland Siglan. 35 pounds. 1,200 meters for my dad's electric reel. Cart update is what we have so far. We got Sun and Signan, 35 pounds, 1,200 meters of casting lures. We got some powerful swivels for when we go deep dropping for swords, split rings, some snap clips for casting, smaller ones for the smaller rods, some poppers, and also got this for trolling arapalas. I think it's like 60 kilos breaking strength, super powerful, and more casting lures. So I'm getting Tupperwares. I got this for all the casting lures. Here I found the circle hooks that we need. I'm just gonna choose a size. This one is huge, but I think I'm gonna go for those smaller ones. Look at the rod holders for electric, and then here on the other side they have some spreader rigs. That's the bottom, like I was talking to you guys about. Super effective, and we have to upgrade also to a bigger cart. And those are usually the ones we used to catch some snappers back home. Cart update, we are stacked. Still not done yet.
We're not really playing long.
We are all done. About to pay, and I'll show you guys when we get back home what we got, because we're not allowed to film here. And yeah, cart's filled. Okay guys, we are back home. I'm just gonna show you a quick haul of what I got before I head back out for some lunch and Japanese food. So here, the goal of this video is I'm gonna show you guys what I got, and then we will head back home to Manila, and I'll show you how I use these lures and everything I got, and we're gonna catch some fish with them, and we'll really test if it's really effective, because I guarantee you the lures here in Japan, the quality is just really different, and it sets, you know, the ones back home, the lures back home, apart from the ones here. It's just really quality made, and yeah, 5-star. So here I got this box for all the lures. I have some casting lures here, some tiny poppers, and I don't know what kind of lure that is, but it's all for casting, because when we were in Coron, in my last video, I hope you guys check that out, lots of mahis, but then they weren't really going after my baits because my baits were too big for them. I also got this redhead popper like shape, 9 grams. So here I have some more poppers. You know, always buy spare, because you never know if you get bit off. And then we have this lure, so this could be for shore casting and all those, targeting smaller fish for fun. Sorry, bear with me, I have no camera stand now. And then here we have for alamang, for when we target these salay-salays. We have some more circle hooks, different sizes for live baiting and all. Check out how big that is. This was the size I used to catch my sailfish. Go check that out also. I got some snap clips, more hooks, different sizes, all circle hooks, and I got some ball bearing swivels for swordfish and jigging, because when I get back home I want to target the swordfish. I want to catch my first swordfish ever, and then split rings since I'm running out. More snap clips, and then this is new. I've never seen this ever in my whole fishing career. Check this out. It's a tiny squid lure. When we were in Coron, just a quick story, I saw lots of squid, probably eating size this big, but then they all weren't hooking up. I had the squid jig, I casted it, but then they weren't biting, and they were just dodging it because they were scared. So I think this would get the job done. Super tiny, and I don't think it'll frighten them. I got it for 325 yen. More snap clips, bigger for of course the bigger lures. Then check this out, this ball bearing snap clip. Yeah, snap clip. I don't know the real name, but I know what it's for. Check out how big this is. This will be for trolling and for targeting those bigger fish. 60 kilos breaking strength. And yeah, here we have more circle hooks. Then I got more varieties of those squid jigs. Then more squid jigs here, tiny ones. And this is the box that I got. It's a Versus brand. Look, they put all their lures inside there. And then heading to the next, the bag is still full, so that's just like the start. We have for alamang chumming, we got the XL size so that the alamang would really fall out. Versus the ones we got before, it was too small, so it wouldn't really chum underneath. Then I got about 20 packs of sabiki rigs. There, it looks like alamang, bigger alamang, which targets different kinds of fish, but we're just gonna test it out and have a trial and error day. Smaller ones, so you know you need to have that variety. I got extra different pink sabiki rigs. Here we got some more sabiki rigs because usually every time we're in Twin Islands area near that Batangas where we do our kaskas or sabiki, targeting salay-salay, usually they're big GTs that pass and they end up biting our sabiki rigs. Then ayun, it gets putol and wala na the bait because all the lures, all the sabiki feathers and rigs would all fall off, and yeah, sad. We lose the whole rig. So here I got some smaller versions, different shades. Hayabusa brand, which is really well known. And different kinds of sabiki colors and varieties. This one right here, guys, it's my first time seeing this. And check it out. It's like a sabiki rig style, but instead of putting sabikis, it's squid jigs, tiny squid jigs. I'm gonna test this out back home for those bigger squids, because squids are really good for live bait. I got this for all my terminal tackle, this for all my other lures, and I got some more squid jig for backup. You never know, baka maputol. More sabiki rigs. I just had to stock up here because it's a lot cheaper here than back home. Back home, there's extra fees that you have to pay, and yeah, the quality here is a lot better than this one. I'm gonna try this for deep sea sabiki for catching those ruby snappers. Then here is more for mackerel. Then I also got different sizes snap clips. You know, you have to be ready. You need to have all shapes, sizes. More XL chumming rocket. Then I wanted to try out this different shape. It's also a rocket for chumming these alamang. More sabiki rigs. I don't know how many sabiki rigs I got. Probably about 20. But then that will, supply us now for the whole year, or probably even longer. And hoping we catch and hook up a big one. Then check this out. I got Sunline Siglon 35 pounds only, which is actually very strong. It's just super thin, so that using the electric reels, using the jigging reels that we have, we plan on dropping around 200 meters. For one video, we're gonna do a 200 meter only, or 200 meter plus challenge. We cannot go any shallower than that. So, we target different species. Those big groupers down there back home. And I got 50 pounds fluoro. And here is a Sunline Siglon. This 1,200 meters. This is the brand that I always use. Always really effective and reliable. Which actually caught my 30 kilo GT, my 40 kilo sailfish. So, Japan made, price really good and affordable. And in terms of durability and all that, super tibay. And I recommend this brand. I'll be spooling up my dad's Beastmaster 2000 and my Osea jigger, because my line is almost finished. And yeah, that's it. That's my haul. That's all I got for this trip. Super thankful. We will definitely try this all when we get back home. And yeah, I'll see you guys back home. We're gonna test this sabiki and all these new things, all these new lures that we got. So stay tuned. I'll see you guys back in Manila.